final year of medical school, so I'm allowed to brag. Hi friends, welcome back to Joyce and my name is Joyce. I'm a final year medical student in Nigeria, and final year medical student in Nigeria just simply means you've done 6 years of medical school, which is 3 years of preclinical school and then 3 years of clinical school, and I'm in my final year of medical school, so I'm allowed to brag. In this video, I'll be letting you in on some truths that I wish I knew as a fresher medical student or even as a mid-year medical student. I guess I knew it late, but then there is no deadline to the truth. Whenever you wake up, that's your morning. If you're a first year or a mid-year or even a final year medical student, you might learn from this. First truth that I'll be giving you is get a life outside of medical school. Now, supposing you're a fresher and you just got your admission into the university, and that thought of leaving your friends behind, like letting old things be passed away, nope, hold on, don't do that. Hold on to your friends, I mean the reasonable ones. Don't just let all of them go. Hold on to those friends and still get a functioning life out of medical school, because one thing I tend to notice is after the holidays or after your exams, when you come back to your home, you lose touch of those friends, and this was as a reason of you not keep nurturing that particular friendship, which was valuable because of medical school. So you tend to feel lonely when you get back. You tend to try to readjust yourself to the environment. But when you do not let go of yourself before medical school or let go of your friends before medical school, it's easy to come back to your environment. So when I said get a life outside of medical school, don't let medical school be your all and all. If you have hobbies that you like, if you play the piano, if you swim, if you're a gamer, try to balance your activities. Don't drop those hobbies. I mean, medical students, they call them boring, they call them introverts, because your interest actually makes you interesting. Because if you're just interested in medicine, not everybody wants to be interested in medicine, not everybody is interested in medicine. So once you have only medicine as your interest, you'll be a boring person. But when you have other hobbies, you have swimming, you have other things that people can relate with, it makes you more interesting. So I advise you, don't drop your other hobbies, don't keep your life, don't have a secluded medical life. Have other hobbies around you. Don't just be paused and be glued to only medicine. It's going to help you in the long run, trust me. The second truth is opening a LinkedIn account. I can't overemphasize this particular truth. I opened LinkedIn as a final year medical student, and when I came on LinkedIn, I was like, wow, see what I've been missing all along. Like, opening a LinkedIn account gets you to have a brand, and is the most professional way on social media to have a portfolio. Getting on LinkedIn, I realized, there's a medical life on LinkedIn. Like, I got my first job on LinkedIn just by networking. I didn't have a CV, I didn't have a portfolio. I just said, tap, I can edit a video, and this was medical student to medical student. Okay, he is in the UK, and I was asked to make a video edit for one of his videos, and tap, I got the job by just editing a singular video. And did I get paid? Yes, I got paid in pounds. And this was just done on the basis of networking. So there's a huge network of medical students on LinkedIn, and you as a medical student, you have a leverage, you have an unfair advantage of getting those jobs as a medical student to medical student. Like, there's a huge field of health tech, there's a huge field of medicine that is yet untapped, and once you come on LinkedIn, you get to meet those people professionally, and then you network with them, and then you're given job opportunities. And also, I talk about creating a brand. Creating a brand on LinkedIn is easy, if I do say so myself. Like, the level of growth is unexpected. Like, you just get on LinkedIn today, and once you start making reasonable posts of what interests you, you'll be surprised on how easy you can create a community. So getting on LinkedIn will be a perfect start for a medical student. Just come on, tell your stories and tell what interests you, and you still like minds who will align to your stories, and you make a good brand from there. Now, the third truth is get into student politics. Yes, get into student politics. I know most times people like to run away from student politics, but I'll tell you, get into student politics. In my 300 level, I was the financial secretary of my school association. Now, I know that I cannot do a lot, so I limit my politics to, or my run for leadership to my own school association, which is the Abia State Medical School University's Student Association. So thinking back, it's actually great that I did that, because this is going to help me for my CV. As a medical student, you don't have a lot of opportunities to have so many things on your CV, aside from an MBBS certificate, and you having that kind of a position on your CV, it really helps you out. It really, tell people that, okay, I have served, I have the ability to be a leader, and it's going to help you boost your CV, that you don't have to say it with your mouth. You say, okay, this is what I have done, these are the things that I have done, and it is going to definitely boost your CV, because as a medical student, you don't have so much opportunities to go around, volunteer, because of our large volume of work. So little things like that is going to add to your CV and distinguish you from the rest. And we've gone through the first, second, and third truth, and this is our truth number 4. So it is read non-medical books. One particular thing I'm so grateful for is, before medical school, I've always exposed myself to non-medical books, like self-help books mostly, but you might like fiction. I'm not really a fiction person, but aside romance novels, I like to read self-help books that boost my mind, because getting into medical school, getting into any phase of your life can be really challenging, and these self-help books I've read, they really help me build my mind. I've gone through a lot of things, from losses of loved ones to even failure in medical school, and the way I built my mind is that I get to understand that life is very impermanent, and I get to shake off situations very fast. And this was not quick magic, it was a way I built my mind. And how did I learn to do this? It's by reading these books. And even reading these books give you an orientation on life in general, aside from medical school. It teaches you how to relate with people, how to do every other thing, aside from your normal grades, anatomy, medical books, and every other interesting medical books and all of that. So try your best to read books outside of your medical books. It really opens your mind to a lot, expose you to a world outside of medical school, because it's very common among medical school students that they read majorly their books. They're like, I have so many books to read and I cannot even start having time to go and read other books. But I encourage you to read those books, because life goes outside of your medical walls, outside of the medical school walls, and this knowledge is going to help you when you come out. Even it's going to help you while you are in the medical school. It's going to help you make the best of your medical school, because books are like ladders. They help you see where others do not see. Read those books, from financial books to self-help books to even spiritual books and emotional books. Read all kinds of books outside of your medical school books. I promise to make this video very short. So our last truth will be, stay consistent. Now, if there is any advice I'd give to myself as a 10-year-old, as an 11-year-old, as a 15-year-old, I'd say, Joyce, stay consistent. I don't mind if you're learning to do the list of things, learning to join A and A together, but I will encourage you to stay consistent. Even if you're going to just be in medical school, like be a medical student consistently. It's going to pay in the long run. Whatever you find your hands to do, whatever you lay your hands to do, try to stay consistent at it. Everyone has their season, everyone has their breakthrough. Don't run after every trending thing. Try to stay consistent in your lane. Everyone have their time, everyone have their season. Your skill may not be producing much work now, but sometime down the line, over the year, is going to be worth something. So try to stay consistent at whatever skill that you pick. Try to stay consistent at it, and just keep at that particular thing. It's going to make sense at the end. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't get envious of people. Commit to your skill and stay consistent. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying with me thus far. I hope you learned a thing or five. If you're a medical student, you can follow my handle on TikTok, send me a message on my email. Feel free to DM me with any of your questions. I'll be so glad to answer them. And please like and subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video, please subscribe, and feel free to share with your friends who